Ladies and gentlemen, EA have just dropped one of the best midfielder cards they have dropped in a very, very long time. And if you want it in your team completely free, you're in the right place. So make sure to subscribe to say thank you and of course drop a like down below. And if you do want some coins to get here a little bit quicker, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against neeks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to mitchcactus.com where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to mitchcactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. And first of all, to assess how we're going to do this, we of course need to look at what we can do and which bits are easiest to get free. So for a start, Born Legend Rising Star, I will link the video down below, but we've had a look at how you can actually make coins off of these SBCs in every single icon, and of course they're completely free at the minute. The simple way of doing this is going over to your upgrade SBCs. What you will see is if we go all the way to the end, firstly you've got your daily login, which is going to contribute to this anyway because you either get the objective completed or you get the actual pack itself, which can contribute to the icon. But obviously we've also got the bronze and silver daily upgrade. So essentially these daily ones are free bronze and silver, so you get 11 bronze and silvers for free. So this one here, and then you got the daily gold as well. Now all three of these will play a part in getting those first sections done free, but all you got to do is pop in 4 bronze and silver players and then you're able to get 44 players back, which means you've got that first section done and you can actually go ahead and do it in a few other icons to go make some coins. We have a look at the loan. Now the loan is the SBC that you want to complete before any of the rest of it, because this is where you get to try the player. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, well actually EA make the loan better or whatever it is. Yeah, they probably do, but realistically it gives you an idea of what this player feels like. They're probably going to feel a little bit better than what they usually feel like. So if you find, oh okay, this player's not amazing but they're good, probably give it a miss. But if you enjoy the player, then absolutely, if it's a loan that you've enjoyed, I'd absolutely get it done. That's how I've gone and done best, because I really enjoyed the loan, did a lot for me in games, so I thought yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done. Now this obviously part of the SBC is going to cost you 983s and 282s. I don't know why my brain is so slow today. And then you get of course your loan. Now you might want to play around with that first before moving on to the next steps, but the next step is of course to complete the rest of these. Now to do the 83 for free, pretty simply, all you've got to do is complete 10 times 83 and then you've got that completely done for free. In the worst case scenario, that's completely done. Now obviously I know just saying complete an 83 times 10 isn't as easy as, you know, just saying that. You've got to go and get the players. So how do we do that? Well, you start off by completing your daily gold upgrade. So of course all you've got to do to complete them is pop in 11 silvers and 11 bronzes. Now we've got them completely free from doing the bronze and silver upgrades that we did at the start of the video. Now by doing those and popping those in, you get yourself 44 common gold players, or 40 commons and then 4 rares, and the chances are the rares will be on the lower end. They can be good, but they're likely to kind of be lower end rares. So what you want to do with those commons is pop them into the winter wildcard crafting upgrade, and the reason you want to do that is because it's going to give you pretty much access to 3 rare gold players per pack, along with an objective that you've got to complete. Now if you've already completed those, you want to slot these into either regular gold upgrades or your gold upgrades for the premium ones for each league, so just depending on what's more relevant to you and what team of the season, team of the year, sorry, that you want to pack more. So we've got our 8310 done, then of course we need to go pop that open. Now let's just check if it's even available in the store right now, and of course we've got our objective for completing that daily gold upgrade. So let's just have a look. Is it here? No, it's in the milestones. I didn't even see that. If we scroll down to the bottom, we should have an objective complete. So for that one, we've got a premium gold players pack. Now, depending on where you are in the days and when you're seeing this, you could get any of these rewards, and you even get an 83 times 20 for completing every day, which is actually, in my opinion, a massive, massive win, especially over team of the year. And I know they're obviously going to null it down. It's not going to be as good as it should be, but it's still a pack towards, of course, completing these SBCs, and any contribution is a good contribution. So we'll pop this open. We've not got a team of the year, unfortunately, but that means everything in this is going to be good fodder towards the SBC. So we've got ourselves bronze, I believe. I think she's the 87. Let's have a look. So we've got Son, we've got bronze, we've got Muller, Tuchemeni, Dudek, and then all of these can go ahead and go into the 83 to go get the loan, and then anything that is a duplicate that we can't go and use in that SBC, we can pop in the next 8310. Now, what some of you are going to think first of all is, how do I get the informs for the 8310? Now, there's a couple options here. Now, option 1 is going to be coming over here, and you're going to be looking for the 83 team of the week player pick. Now, of course, it does take a little bit to do this. You need an 82 squad, and you need an 83 squad, and yeah, you need an 84 and 85. but it's pretty cheap. It's about 25k, so obviously you can invest into it if you'd like to, or you can use the daily gold upgrades, the winter world crafting, the league upgrades to get these players for free. So it's just dependent on what time you have or what coins you have. If you have 3 mil coins, then I'm sure you don't mind doing that, or just going and picking up an inform. And for those of you who do have those kind of coins, you probably have informs in your club as well. But if that's not the kind of a club you've got, if your club's maybe reduced down from team of the year and you've kind of spent a lot of what you've already got, or you've used a lot of these players, you can go and earn one by doing that SBC. Of course, the best thing to do is to go ahead and complete all of the 83 times 10, because it's the easiest way to get yourself high rated players to contribute towards the rest of the SBC. Now, of course, when you get duplicates like I have, you can use them into the SBC in order to get it a little bit easier and, of course, not waste your dupes. So off the top of my head, the dupes we had, and I believe it was Sule. So we're going to pop him in. I'm not too sure about Tuchemeni or Dudek, so we're going to leave them out for now. And then for the rest of the squad, I can pretty much fill it with 82s, couple 81s in there, because obviously we've already got the 2 high rated players. Now, if you'd like, you can even, of course, pop in the players that you get in duplicates into the other sections of SAWA. It depends what you've got in your club, what you need, etc. Now, of course, by going ahead and completing these SBCs bit by bit, you are going to gradually get things completely free. And that is obviously the route that we want to go down with this. However, there are some SBCs that you've got to do in conjunction. So things like the league SBCs are going to be really helpful in this. As you can see, you get some very good players in the 83 times 10. And as I said, you can easily get informed. So we've got Hodgson there, who's going to slot right back into the next one. We've got Bernardo Silva. And of course, what are we going to do with Bernardo Silva, Castells and Højbjerg? Well, Castells and Højbjerg can both go into any SBC with an 84 rating. The 84s into the 84 or the 85 player pick, sorry, because that's actually a really good SBC to have in your locker. Because realistically, although it's not guaranteed to get you a team of the year, it's a good chance of one because it's a guaranteed 85 plus. Of course, we can get rid of the likes of Castells, we can get rid of the likes of Højbjerg and use those players that we've already got duplicates of, and of course we don't want to waste. But then you've also got the good chance of a player that you are going to be able to pick, which means it's going to be a better contribution to your club, whether it be a higher rated player, whether it be an inform, you get the choice. And I have always found that player picks have that little bit of extra luck that you just don't get anywhere else. So with that being said, we're going to pop eyes open and absolutely pray that we get a team of the year, because I'm gagging for one of these midfielders, and not in a sus way. We've got ourselves Bernardo Silva again. So we've got 2 of the exchange packs, which is the 51 exchange pack. Now, obviously, some of you will find that, you know, a bit of a nuisance, but actually, guys, the 51 exchange pack is an absolute gem. And if you'd have just got what I've just got out of these packs here, you'd be laughing, because now you've got yourself 51 extra players to go towards the SBCs that we looked at, which, of course, that is... Okay, no, sorry, I've said that wrong. It's 27 times 2, which is 54. I actually was in my head thinking they were both 89s, which they're not, but still, you've got 54 players to go towards this SBC that you didn't have before. So I think that is a massive dub, and obviously we've then got ourselves another Bernardo Silva already in my club. Now we're going to go complete the final 83-10 with that Højlund that we got earlier. We're then going to slot the next Bernardo Silva into the exchange upgrade as well, because that's just given us an absolute ton. Now some of you are going to think, well, why have you not started this SBC if you can get it for free? And that's a good question. The reason I've not started it yet is because there is a ton of SBCs that are coming out. And the thing is, as much as I think SAWA will be brilliant for my club, if you actually have a look right now, I've got Zidane, and I actually play Hullet in centre mid. I switch him and Ramos round. Now, I do want a new centre mid. Probably going to be replacing Zidane, if I'm being completely honest. But if I pack one in the next few days, there's no point doing SAWA. Now, some of you don't have as many packs as I have, which means you're probably better off just doing it in the way of just popping her open now. But personally, I have a faith that I'm going to get myself Bellingham, so I don't want to preemptively go and do that. But what we are going to do is pop this 83 times 10. We're not going to get Bellingham, which is absolutely gutting. We're going to get a striker. If it's Harry Kane, oh, that's an 85. We've been absolutely stiffed. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoy your SAWA. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.